uptown Charlotte, North Carolina at Bank of America Stadium. Today, we reach Week 15, and we've got a good matchup in store between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Carolina Panthers. Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And off we go from uptown Charlotte. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Carry by Taylor to start the drive. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's second down. This defense for the Steelers, they were very solid last week in the victory over Baltimore.
And they needed to be because their offense struggled throughout the game. Sometimes as a defense, you're not just shutting down the opposing team's offense, but you have to outplay their defense as well, and that's what they did in their last game.
Second down, another run with Taylor.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. On 3rd, here's an option play right. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down. Wisnowski on to punt as he sends this one away. And it's fielded at the 34. Call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And some room to maneuver. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first.
Well, partner, I have to say they called him in the right defense there. Nickel set. 5th defensive back on the field. And they love to run against that because now you typically get a bigger blocker on a smaller defender.
Yeah, because those DBs like you, they want the interception. They're not as worried about the running play, right?
Not at all. I still remember being in school and one of my offensive line teammates used to say, boy, I love to come downfield, hit you little people.
Good run there. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. And this is thrown to the sideline. No receiver in the area, though, and that's going to bring out a flag. We saw it, too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you got to at least get it close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose it down on the grounding call. A shotgun snap for Watson. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
Trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. The Steelers send out their punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. Just a 25-yard punt. Not what he was hoping for by any stretch.
And it will be the Panthers' ball, 1st and 10.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion, guys a little bit jumping.
You do.
Oh, you understand the same way. Just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went
and
3
now
and
they
out.
have that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'll try to do better here. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They go to the ground again with Taylor. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On 3rd down, here's Taylor.
And they will stop him short. They get him to the ground at the 27. No first down. Call it a gain of 5. 4th down now. Here's Mitch Wishnowski now. Fielded at the 33. And he goes out right around the 39. They'll score that a 36-yard punt.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt. They're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They'll try the right side here. Barkley. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for. One of the best in the league. They're coming at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Now we'll play fake, and it's Watson.
What kind of throw is that?
And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown.
So, Charles, our first points of the game provided
Sit
defensively.
in the pocket and make the throw, Brian. God.
The folks at home watching are thinking to themselves, that's one of those plays where once the ball leaves the quarterback's hands, you just sort of go, and wait for the result. This time, the defense benefited.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
This fielded right at the goal line.
And able to get this out to the 25. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
Remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for very long. You're not hearing
Everyone is wide open.
Get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. Running again with Barkley on 2nd down. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
But they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
A first down carry for Barkley. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Here's Watson. On the right side, this is Austin with a catch. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the right time.
Dog, what's going on?
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
The Steelers send out their punter now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they've got themselves a 7-0 lead here, but that, you recall, was a defensive touchdown, so still nothing as of yet for this offense.
Well, they're happy to have the lead. We've got to cut them a little bit of slack. It's still early enough, just a couple of drives so far, but if this one goes nowhere, those adjustments that we talk about, they should wait for halftime. They should go ahead and start working on them right now.
And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
Again, it's Taylor.
And he goes out right around the 39. It's a 7-yard gain and good enough to move the chains. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Running straight ahead, Taylor.
And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
The Panthers at 9-4 now on the year. And they were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset. Being in the right frame of mind, and the best way to get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling good. They've got the home crowd behind them. I think they're going to be tough to beat in this one.
They'll try and run for the 1st with Taylor.
Room here to run. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
46 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
Another good carry there for the NFL's 2nd leading rusher. And we've talked on air, off air about his MVP candidacy. Make a case for him.
Well, I'm just going to tell you point blank. It doesn't matter whether he's 1st or 2nd or even 3rd in the league in rushing yardage. That's not the game.
Oh my God. Jamal Adams just gonna do that for me?
He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
They've created a nice sustained drive off of plays like that. A nice strong run there that keeps them advancing the ball.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Running left, Taylor.
And this won't be enough to pick up the 1st. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. Now the Panthers going to use the 1st of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
They'll try the left side with Taylor.
And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
They'll run here with Taylor.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina.
Jonathan Taylor
taking it in from 7 yards away.
And the Panthers go up by 2 touchdowns. Slide for the PAT.
And it's good to make it 14-0.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. On first down, it's Watson. That one good for 16 as the drive continues. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Watson off play action. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
And the end result of that play, you're almost not sure what you really want, because when he gets outside of the pocket, you actually hold your breath because you think he's going to run for big yardage. But when he chose to pull it down and throw it, and a play was made to knock it away, that's a pretty good end result. Not one you expected when the play began.
He'll let it fly for Austin. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown.
Boys, Prime, chill in the pot, just chill. You're rushing yourself.
Now on the year. And the Steelers are back within a score.
Niggas running wide open and you hitting like what? Let's go.
Butker is on target, and that'll make our score 14-7.
This nigga running the ball. Let's go. Let's punch that nigga in the mouth early.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior, big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
And now the defense may be looking out for a pass.
Oh my God, dog.
They find some open field here. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before it's taken down. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action.
1st and 10, Taylor now.
Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone.
145 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10.
They run once more with Taylor.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
On the handoff, Taylor.
That's cheating, dog.
They work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up 1st and goal.
Now a handoff. Taylor with it.
Oh my God.
And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3.
Jonathan Taylor, a touchdown machine. He's going to get plenty of looks down here near the goal line. So if I'm on defense, I might start getting prepared to see his number called a couple more times.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. And I think they stopped him again. They did at the 1-yard line. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. They'll look to run with Taylor. And this is going to depend on the spot, but I believe he might be a few inches short. It'll be called a gain of 2, and that'll leave him with some options here on 4th and inches. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash at a bit of a tight angle. Slide to put this one through. And that will do it for this first half. So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3.
Straight down and score on his ball.
Steelers going to get the football first here, trailing on the scoreboard as we are back underway on EA Sports. Let's take it in at the goal line. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And right out of the gate, they face what you think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start calling back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
To throw again on second down, Watson. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down at a 21-yard gain. Off of play action, it's Watson.
That is cheating, dog. That is straight up cheating. That's garbage, dog. The Madden, dog. That's straight. Like, that's unbelievable, dog. That's unbelievable.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. And he's got room. And all the way down to the 9. Man, 200 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Well, that didn't take long. 1 play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation. Up the middle, here's Taylor. They'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal.
All of a sudden, those lanes that were there earlier in the drive dry up near the goal line. That's a good job defensively to diagnose the run and stop it for a very short pickup.
And he will take it.
It's unbelievable, dog.
Jonathan Taylor, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Panthers take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. Extra point by Slide is up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Fields it right around the goal line. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback,
It has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
To throw on second is Watson. That's caught. It's Austin left side. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Watson. And he'll get this underneath.
This nigga's making tackles like that, dog.
The Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Got that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get.
Oh my God! Did y'all see that pass? Dog, Madden be bucking me, dog.
And the Panthers are going to take over.
This is unbelievable, dog.
Quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception.
This is nuts.
So this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just
This is nuts.
gotta be careful.
And they letting this nigga get around the same hole every single time.
Here, 2nd and 6. Now we give it to Taylor.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
Then that nigga can't, like, get him at all.
They can only get 1. 4th down. They'll run for it. It's Taylor. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41.
No linebackers, no nothing. Just
They wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed.
everybody getting blew
The
up.
offense stays out there. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. A give for Taylor running right side. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. They go to the ground again with Taylor. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to 3rd down.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
On 3rd down, here's Taylor. And he is going to lose yardage here. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th. Now Joey Sly and the Panthers field goal unit.
It's sickening what they let this nigga get away with.
52-yard attempt. Sly able to put this one through. And that will extend their lead even further. So the defense able to force an interception, and the offense working their way to field goal range and able to get 3 out of it.
Yeah, and give them credit for that. They took the ball, maneuvered it downfield, and while they couldn't get exactly what they wanted, which was a touchdown.
And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And he'll be brought down around the 7-yard line.
There's never a good place on the field to fumble the ball. Let's just call it as it is.
But definitely not your own red zone.
In your own red zone, it's heightened, isn't it? Because you're almost automatically giving up a score and the momentum, and everything just changes for your team.
Yeah, so the kickoff followed a great field position. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. Again, it'll be Taylor.
Dog, it's so like that's unbelievable. Just blowing my dudes up.
Jonathan Taylor taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Panthers will
That is unbelievable.
The extra point by Sly is up and good. And that stretches the lead all the way up to 27.
It's crazy.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Taken at the goal line. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here and maybe beating the traffic in order to get home to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Kelvin Joseph. And the Panthers are going to get the football back as time will run out in this third quarter of play. We're off to the fourth quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
A carry by Taylor to start the drive.
First time this nigga did that all game.
Behind the line. We have not seen that much today.
All around great play by Devin Lloyd, using his athleticism to get to the backfield and his strength to stop him for a loss. Second down, another run with Taylor.
4 yards on the pickup there, and now they're left with a 3rd and 8.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down the game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And they will rally and stop him short of the first down. They get him to the ground at the 26. There's the Panthers punter now as he's on to kick it away. That's taken to the 25. A 46-yard punt, 8 yards on the return.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big fourth quarter hole.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Watson. And he comes back with one complete. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Watson. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. The drive stays alive. A 3rd down gain of 8. From the 50, it's Watson.
This throw taken in by Isaiah Likely.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Watson looks to throw again.
Open man, Westbrook Akine.
And he is going to lose yardage here. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Watson.
On target to his man, Likely.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 12-yard line. Out of the gun, Watson. And he's got it. And he's brought down. Another connection between the two. This one good for 12 and a first down. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Deshaun Watson.
It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Steelers get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And the lead now down to 20. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
This fielded right at the goal line. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. It's been a dominant performance to this point, Charles, and this is probably exactly...
Why does he do that every single time? Like, that's garbage.
Fourth quarter and a chance if they want to continue to pour it on here.
It is their call, isn't it? I mean, the way that they have taken on this game and the way that they have carried this game and have dominated this game, you're exactly right. Do what you want down the stretch. If you don't want us to do this to you, then you need to stop us. Their call to finish this one.
That one a first down pickup of 8. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
It's unbelievable, dog.
And he'll get this one across midfield and down into Steeler territory.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down and a yard. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it, get the first down, close it out.
They turn the tail fourth, and he will not even make it back to the line of scrimmage. He only needed a yard, but he couldn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. And this defense will take over right at midfield. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. That's complete to Westbrook-Ikhine. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. Throwing again on second down. Watson. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now a throw here, hauled in. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Again, it's Watson. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And the Steelers are going to have a first and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, second and goal. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Deshaun Watson, his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 19 on the year. Now the Steelers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point by Butker is on target, and that cuts this lead down to 13. Now
I can't believe I lost to this bomb.
Butker on to kick it away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he had no room as he's tackled down inside the 20. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show. We got plenty to catch.
No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
All right, just go ahead and say it with me. That was
A mistake.
Yeah, sure, without a doubt. Because at some point, put your foot in the ground, get upfield, and get down, protecting the ball. Don't go out of bounds, because when you go out of bounds, you're really just helping the defense.
Yeah, not to be too hyperbolic, but it's like giving the D an extra timeout, isn't it?
It certainly is. Gives them a chance to regroup, and it means you have to snap the ball an additional time, which always means the possibility of a mistake.
Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Again, it's Taylor. And they're going to get him down well short of the first, as he can only get this to about the 19. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And we'll see what he can do on the return. That'll go as a 46-yard punt with a return of 7. And control of the football switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Well, this is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film and find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
One last throw here for Watson. One last shot at the end zone. And that will be incomplete. They were going for